All right, let's get going. Let's see if I can get everything up and running. I haven't been streaming in quite a while, so things are a bit rusty. Let's see if we can get this one working. There we go. And hopefully there should be some music. Make sure that's a good volume. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. See if we can get up some chat here. See if we can get that going as well. There we go. Apparently I don't have any power in my phone. Better. Alright, so let's going. Let's get going. See if I can get my screen. Let's try this button. Oh, it seems to be working. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. So today I'm gonna start by this really cool blog post by Sam Kogan. So Sam discovered that, or actually he had the need to use the ARM template function of uniqueString outside of an ARM template, in this case in some C# code. So what he found out is that we can use the Azure Deployment Expression NuGet package to actually access this this ARM template function. And in the end here, he has a small piece of code that implements the uniqueString functionality. So I thought, why not do that in PowerShell? So I think we can start by trying to implement this in PowerShell. Just before, when I started the stream, I tried to run save package. It seems to be taking forever. So I wonder what's wrong with it. Let's try doing install package. What was the name of the package? Here's the old string. Let's do get command install package. So that is in package management 147. Something tells me that this is a really raw old version. So let's do find module package management. Alright, seems to be the last one. I seem to recall, however, that there were a new package management module, PowerShell package management. Okay, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh no, it's the PowerShell get that is new, probably. Let's try PowerShell get. PowerShell get. Get module, PowerShell get list available. So I have 225 installed and 225 is the latest. Seem to recall there was a 3 version somewhere, but let's not dig into that today. So I think I have this DLL somewhere on my computer. Let's do a quick search for it. Azure deployments expression.dll. Actually have quite a few versions of this one. Should we guess that this version is the latest? So let's just try to take this DLL, move it somewhere. So I'm going to create a new directory. Let's blow this up a bit like this and say mkdir. So let's build a simple PowerShell module. I'm going to call it acfunc. acfunc kind of clashes with the Azure functions things. So let's call it AC expressions. That's kind of long. Oh well. I'll be fine. So we need to create a source folder, and inside of that, I think I have a template for this somewhere, but it was so long ago. So let's just do this manually. Assets maybe. There we go. And I'm going to open that up in Explorer, which is, this is the one where I had a file. And I'm just going to try to copy that here. So now we have this here. And I'm going to open up a nested PowerShell instance just to be able to experiment with loading DLLs because they're a bit wacky. It's kind of hard to unload a DLL once they loaded. So I tend to do that in a nested PowerShell session. See if we are doing right. Yeah, looking good. So let's try to do import module and do. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, that did work. Good. All right. Didn't want to do that, so let's import module and do resolve path. Sure. All right, so something is missing. Let's see what else we had in that folder. Take this one and this one. Lots of stuff. Wonder how much of it I need. Let's go to NuGet. And why isn't this save package working? So annoying. Azure deployment expressions. I think it was. Apparently not. Deployments. There we go. Let's try doing the good old. Just this .NET new console, I think you do, and then we do .NET add package. Okay. Cool. .NET restore. I was hoping that would have downloaded the thingy for me. Apparently not. Let's bring in Sam's code. Let's do this thingy. Current assets to build and debug missing. Yes. .NET build. Oh, here we go. I got a lot of stuff. So I wonder if I need these, all of these. And I wonder if I added, so now I only have this one. This is a crazy amount of DLLs. So let's see if we just do this one and this one maybe. So let's open up this one. Here we go, and take my module folder and take these two and paste them here. Oh yeah, of course. Need to exit this PowerShell instance. Try again. There we go. Boom! That did work. Awesome. So let me see if I can bring up my... That's probably better. Okay, so we have the assets. That's good. I'm just going to open up this thing in code. Close this one. See if we can make this a bit bigger. So I don't need this temp folder anymore. Delete. And in source, we create a new folder, we call it public. And here we're going to create a new file. We're going to call that new AC unique string ps1. Think that's a good idea. Let's see. So we're going to call it new AC unique string. We're going to take a parameter which is an array of strings. And we're going to call them something. Input strings. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Do I want to support pipelining here? I don't think so. So let's get rid of these. And save that. Then we need to have some common files. I don't remember what I used to call them. Let's see if I have something. In here. So if I remember correctly, we had a prefix code. Cool, let's do that. So in here, we're going to create a new underscore prefix code.ps1, and we also need a new module manifest. Let's call it AC expressions.psd1. Root module AC expressions.psm1. So this is the file that will be loaded. We need a module version, that's fine. I'm gonna do this, I think. Don't need a company name. Copyright. Something like this. Small modulable functions that let you run ARM Azure ARM template functions from PowerShell. Don't think we will have a minimum version, or at least I don't know that yet. And we're going to have a required assemblies. Azure deployments. I should probably drop the S in my module name, but skip that for now. I think we're fine. We are going to export the function UAC unique string for now. Not gonna export any variable and no aliases. And do some tags. Sure. Arm. Okay, I'll do it for now. Then I think I can actually steal my own PSM one from here. So AC expression .psm1. Let's drop the S. And let's see how this one looks. So we have a module path. Yep. We have a build.psd1, which we haven't created yet. It's in the module path. So I'm going to steal that as well from here. Because I'm too lazy to do it myself. PSD1, oh well, actually I've already done it myself, but to do it again, let's put that in the source folder. There we go. So the path would be AC expression. Output directory should be bin AC expression. We have prefix code. We're going to export classes private public. We don't have anything in here yet, so let's just do public. Public filter is anything in the public folder, and we're going to version the output, and we have a license and a US directory that we will keep. Probably an assets directory as well. Something like that. I think we're good to go. So let's remove the S here. And let's remove the S here. Expressions. Good. We got them all. Alright, and in here we're going to, let's open up a terminal and do, no, I don't want to buy anything or become famous. Let's see if I can. Block. There we go. so now we have something, and then we need to figure out how to use this. So I'm gonna start the nested one again. I'm gonna go into the assets folder. I'm gonna do import module on the, forgot the dot, expressions DLL, and then I'm gonna look at Sam's create posts. So the thing he actually does is using the funcs expression built-in functions. Okay, so let's assume that there's something like this. Expression built-in function. Ooh. Easy functions. Let's call them function. Something like this. All right, we are missing could not load file or assembly Microsoft Windows Azure resource stack. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted my temp project. Let's do a new one. Temp. Find ctemp.net new console. There we go. .NET add package. Whoops. It was not my intention. Let's go here. Let's borrow Sam's code. Let's go in here, put this here. And .NET restore. And .NET build. And of course we need a semicolon down here. Let's do it again. There we go. So now we should have a bunch of DLLs there. Good. cd bin invoke item to open it in Explorer. There we go. So many folders. So this is my asset folder. We can keep that. And we had an error somewhere. Dependency label ticketed for package. Awesome. Oh well, very good. Let's do there we go. There we go. Microsoft Windows Azure Resource Stack. Microsoft Windows, this one. So let's move that in here. Let's try again. That worked. Cool. So functions now is a built-in functions. Let's look at the code like this one. Okay, so now we have this one, and then we're gonna have a parameters array, and we're gonna do evaluate function unique string. Let's see what else we can do in here. Can I do this? So, oh, look at this. available functions. Cool. All right, let's just implement a few of them. So I wonder if we actually need this function argument. Not even sure where it comes from or why I don't get any intelligence here. I should have like a go-to definition or something. Where is my extensions? C#. That's installed. Oh well, let's try. So this is definitely a Newtonsoft thingy. I wonder how we easiest do that in PowerShell. Let's try. So $parameters, and while we're in here, let's do this one. I probably only need one of these. So let's put them in here. So let's try that. And because this is going to run once when we install or when we import a module. So when we import a module, we can create the functions object, and then we can use that from from several commands, and that way we can speed things up again a bit. So let's do script functions dot something. All right. Parameters. So I think we're gonna need to create a J value. Like this. And since I think Newtonsoft is kind of included in PowerShell, I don't think we're gonna need. And this should always be strings, I think. So let's do something like this. If I remember correctly, the J values are a bit wonky in PowerShell. Let's have a look in here. Functions dot evaluate function. So these are all the ways I can call this. Let's do that again, and it's just okay. It's actually only one overload. So it returns a J token. It's a evaluate function. It takes a function name, a function argument, and here's the function argument array. Wonder if we should try to create that one. Let's create a new one. Okay, it takes an integer as a parameter. I guess that's the length. Let's do here. think we can do it like this. Input strings dot count. So what if we go to our PowerShell and do it like this and say parameters? This is awfully long. I think we can use using in PowerShell 7, if I remember correctly, but let's not do that right now. We just have to live that with this being a little bit long right now. So if we do this and input strings, I should probably create some input strings just to have something to experiment with. Test value. First bug. Let's do a default there. This. And then we're going to create that. Seems to be working. Parameters. Awesome. Right. Now we need to fill that list with that's better. So I think we're going to do a for loop. So for something parameters dot count. And then we're going to do $parameters index I equals new j value, something like this, and do input strings I. I think it will work. And then we're going back to Sam's code. So we're going to do evaluate function. We're going to do unique string. This should be, actually I probably prefer lowercase p here. And do dollar parameters, and then we need a, so I wonder, this only takes 3. This says it takes argument, a context, an additional info, and an insensitive dictionary of J tokens with evaluation overrides. Expression evaluation context, that's this one. So I'm going to do break this up like this and take this whole thing, create a new one, okay, I think that'll be fine. So question is, oops, dollar result equals this thingy. And then we're going to return dollar result dot toString. What do you think? Will it work? I have no idea. So I should be able to just do this. Go back here, clear my screen, paste it all, and do toString. Okay. Now let's create a bicep template in here called test.bicep. And then we're going to do update. Oh, I don't think I have my bicep extension. Enable. Launching. Perfect. So update unique string. That should be a string. And we need unique string test value. Test and value. I might need to put this in a variable. Var unique string equals this thingy. What? Declare when never used. Okay, that seems to be working. And then do unique string. I don't know what I did wrong before. So what if we have that? Don't have that. We have it here. So new. I don't even know what I'm signing with. Let's make sure. I'm just gonna do this off screen. Doesn't really matter, but just to make sure I don't dox anyone. Yeah, let's do clear AC context. There we go. And I'm just gonna switch to this view quickly and do connect AC account. I've had a vacation for 1.5 weeks. I almost don't remember how to sign into Azure. Application complete. Lots of warnings. Here we go. Let's go back to the Twitch view. Good. So new AC resource group deployment. Yeah. So that means I need a resource group. Sorry. Get AC resource group. Okay, I have a lot of weird resource groups here. Let's use use this AAA image test 1. Okay, let's get back on screen. New AC resource group deployment. Name output test, whatever. Resource group name is this one, and we should have a template file somewhere. Template file. There we go. So if we deploy this, it should give us an output of a unique string. It should be like this thingy. Let's just put this here. And then we go back to the whole thingy shebang up here. And we do result.toString. And that gives us this thingy. Ta-da! They're the same. I should have a... Ta-da! Not even sure if you heard that. Yeah, you heard that. Cool. So, let's see if we can build this. If I go here, good. Build module. Cannot find license, that is correct. And can also not find the folder. That is also correct. I wonder if we... Yeah, we should probably use that. So, what's the platypus? Cool. Git command module platypus. New external help path. Something like this. I've forgotten how to use platypus. Let's cheat again. I think we have some instructions here. Ah, we're importing it. Makes sense. So let's make sure that this wonky thingy works. Okay, that should be working. So let's, where are we? There. Import module EC. Get module. EC expression. Cool. So now we should be able to do new markdown help module this thingy. Awesome. Now we have a enus folder and we have some synopsis. So let's document this while we're at it, because if we don't do it now, later it's not actually going to happen. So invoke the unique string arm template function locally in PowerShell. When I come to think about it, parameter mandatory. So we can't have a default value in here, and we need to supply input strings. I have no idea if there is a length restriction or some kind of requirement on these, but let's see. Yeah, that should be fine. For now, we need to do the same thing again. I think there is like an update. I don't even know how this works. New markdown help. What did I do? New markdown help. Okay. So this stays, that's good. But this thing didn't, it didn't update because I didn't refresh the module, of course. So what if I do remove module AC expression force, and then we do import module again, and then we do update markdown help. Go back in here. That looks better. Now this is a mandatory. Cool. So we need description. Could probably be the same. Because really, how much is it to explain? And then we need some example code here, and that should be, well, this thingy. Test value. Returns the string something like that. strings used as a C to generate unique string. Cool, so my copilot is still working. Good. I think we're fine with that, and then we need a license. And as with everything else, I'm gonna steal it. So let's take this one. Oops. Come on. Copy this thingy, create a new file, probably in here. License. And we're going to do copyright 2022. Something like that. And let's make sure we have that. Yep. That's probably good. So let's clear the screen and do build module. Cool. So let's exit this. Create a new PowerShell instance. Import module bin AC expression. Get module. It's here. New unique string. Input strings. Test and value. Works. Awesome. I wonder if we got something versioned here as well. Yep, we got a version. So what do we do now? We need to put it on what time is it? 7 past. Yeah, I actually think we're quite happy there. So I'm going to try to get this on GitHub. So let's create a Git repository. And we need to create a repository here. I'm going to do that off screen as well, just to make sure I don't do anything bad. Apparently I'm not even signed in. Let's go to this screen. Here we go. GitHub. New repository. Let's call it AC expression. Invoke Azure arm. Let's go back here so you can see what I'm doing. Invoke Azure arm functions locally. It's public. We should add a README, but we're not going to do that now. And no git ignore and no license, and that should be fine. Let's copy this. Git remote, add origin. There we go. We need a README file. And git ignore. Git ignore. I think that's how you do it. And call it bin. That worked. Now we can see a bin folder here. Good. And then we need to delete this one because we don't need it. Good. And we need a new file called readme.md AC expression. And since Stefan makes great files, PS bicep, let's take some inspiration. Cool. So let's just power this whole thing. Do a bicep icon. I don't have an icon, so let's skip that for now. AC expression. I wonder what this is. Looks really weird. Let's remove it. Okay, and then we have some references. Let's see. We should have a let's just do this. I don't even know if this is free. PowerShell gallery. Good. And let's not do this. And didn't work. I suck at this. So we have a bicep gallery down here, and we have a we probably need a badge for it. Ta-da! Oh, I would fix it somewhere else, sometime else. This is no fun. let's do this. Boom. We don't need this. And let's do this. These probably shouldn't even be here. Oh well. So I should probably have like a docs here. That was a file, that was not my intention. I need a folder, let's call it docs. Let's do like E and US. Not like we're going to do anything else, but let's move that here. And then we need to do the whole get command plugins. So I think it's the new external help path. I'm not even sure this is how you do it, but let's try it out. Build module. Of course. AC expression. Okay, get help. New AC unique string. Seems to be working. Good. So to remember this, I'm going to make a scripts folder. And I'm going to say update help. And this should do like import module. So the script root dot src AC expression going to do it like this, and then we are going to do the whole, how did I do the update markdown help? We're going to do this, and docs. I think we should be able to use forward slashes just to make sure we are Linux compatible. Okay. Let's create a new one. Okay, seems to be working. Let's make sure we didn't break this one. Where is my docs? Yep. Good. Copy relative path. Go to the README. Good. Okay. We don't need this. Good. Good enough. Okay, so we have docs, we have an update help, we need a build thingy. I wonder if I have Git version. I don't. Winget search. Not even sure that's how you do it. No Git version. Oh well, let's leave it for now. Okay, I need a new script called build.ps1. Import module builder, I think it's called. Where were we? Module. Also. So we're going to import the module, and then we're going to how do I do that? Let's do this. Kind of like that. Push location $PS script root source. Builder. Okay, so that should take us to that, and then we're going to do build module And before we do that, we should do external markdown thingy help. I think that should work. And once that is done, we're going to build a module. And that should probably be it. Let's do a comment to that should be good enough. I don't need this anymore. So we have our assets, we have our markdown, our public function, prefix code. License URI should probably be something like let's update that in a while. Here we go. We don't need this one anymore. That is clean, that is clean. We have this thing here, we have that. Ignore license and a readme file. I think we're good. Let's add it all. Let's do a commit, like initial commit. And let's publish and see what happens. I wonder what branch I am on. Main, good. Because who needs a feature branch, right? Good. So let's do this one. License URI should be here. And we need project URI should be here. Add this, update, manifest. Go. Awesome, we have a module. Let's publish this. I don't even know how to do that because it's been ages since I did that. So I'm gonna do that off stream, but feel free to try it out. And I think I have a blog post to write. So thank you, good night, and have a good night. Bye bye.